What is up, ladies and gentlemen? That's a weird way to start the day, but oh well. Start the vlog anyway. But anyway, I am currently again in the same room as I was last night. There is my couch. It's probably about 3/4 of my length. So from my kneecaps down, I'm sorry, I'm losing my vision. It is, yeah, so my kneecaps are over the edge of the couch, which is annoying. But yeah, let's go this way because you can see me better that way. So, yeah, looks like whoever was making a diss track has decided not to, which is a disappointment. Anyway, my flight is at basically 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, British time that is. So that's 8 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, I keep losing the angle. That's 8 o'clock in the morning. Is it tomorrow morning? Yeah, tomorrow morning, because tomorrow day for me is tomorrow night for you guys. Is tonight even for you guys. Anyway, so I will be flying out from then. I will try and get a video either going to the plane or in the lounge or whatever, so you guys can be kept up to date. As I have said, the first video that I put up will be, depending on how I feel, like I might be very jet lagged, so I may just put up some past gameplays that I was meant to put up over while I was away. So if you remember, I was actually going to upload certain videos while you guys were while I was away, and sorry, my brain's kind of a little slow at the moment because I've had quite a lot to drink. But yeah, it's basically that if, what am I trying to say? Negative side effects of alcohol, people. Yeah, so just trying to, I'm trying to talk and trying to think at the same time of what I'm trying to say, just so you're not left in stunned silence. Um, yes, so if you look back to one of my past videos before I left, I said that I was unable. I can't talk because my voice is bloody slurred. I'm trying to speak properly so that you guys can actually understand. So my system was not letting me upload for some reason. Was not letting me schedule upload for while I was away, which was really bloody annoying. I need a haircut as well because it's all over the place. So yeah, that this video has just gone to complete pot. I've been to a pub, I've been to a club, I then went out for dinner. That's just I've had too much alcohol tonight. Anyway, so basically, the videos I was gonna try and put up while I was away that I haven't been able to because of my bloody system. I if I'm not feeling up to streaming, well, for me tomorrow night, I might just literally just upload the gameplay that I was going to upload whilst I was away. So if you just see gameplay, then that will be why. However, I am definitely going to do streaming between the 14th and the 17th, which is when Dad gets back. But that doesn't mean anything. So Dad gets back on the morning, like early morning of the 17th. Then Mum and Dad go to Gisborne, to the farms, to the business that Dad and I co-own, in the kind of afternoon of the 17th. So as soon as they're gone, and I know that they're not going to come back if I forget anything, I will jump on my PS4 and I will be streaming all the way through until basically the morning of the 18th. So I'll be doing another 8-hour stream because obviously I haven't been on for a very long time, and I want to get used to the new season and I want to do everything for it. Anyway, this is getting a bit long. So basically that is that. On the 18th, the entire day and the evening, I have a date, like a proper date, and she's fucking hot. Anyway, so if you don't see anything on the 18th, don't collar me on when I'm gonna next upload, and don't say shit like you haven't uploaded, you're dumb, blah blah blah. Anyway, all I'm just trying to say is that I will be engaged in other things. Let's just say down under, for those that you understand. On the evening of the 18th, going on to the 19th. So my date will leave from around 10ish, 11. So again, as soon as she's gone and she doesn't, I know that she's not going to return back, I will then start streaming again for another 8 hours, maybe even 12, depending. My parents then get back on the early morning of the 20th, so it may not be 12, it may have to be slightly less than that, so it may have to be 10, because I do want some sleep before they get back. Anyway, the dog over that period of time will be in kennels, so I'm not going to have to worry about her while I'm streaming and got, let's just say, guests over. Anyway, so this is now getting a little bit longer than I expected it to. I do hope you're having a really great week so far. I'm having a really good week so far. It's like yesterday, it was actually relatively good weather. Today was better weather. You'll notice if you follow my main channel, I uploaded on there earlier today as well. I uploaded saying that I was going, sorry, I've got the hiccups as well. I was going to meet some old school friends, to go and say hello and all that, because I hadn't seen them in a year and a bit. So, well, year and a third. So, I was wanting to do that. So I went all the way from London into Bruton. So if you guys know where that's like 2.5 hours drive. So that's like, it took me 9:37. It took me basically very nearly 4 hours to get there on the train, because I don't drive around here. I don't have a car. I have a license to drive, but I don't have insurance on either of my sister's car, and my sisters don't have a car. Well, they have a car, but I'm not licensed to drive on either of them. Both of my sisters have a car each, which in fact are the same model of car. So yeah, it's actually quite cool. I used to have one of them, which I gave to the younger of my two sisters. I'm now kind of going off on a whim and just chatting to you guys. So what I had done is I'd lowered suspension on that. I'd changed the engine for a Ferrari. For my my voice is so slurred at the moment. The Ferrari F450 engine I put into, essentially, for you guys in New Zealand, I put into a similar sized car as a Toyota Aygo, and I lowered the suspension in it. So I essentially made it a race car, but I didn't give it any stripes or anything. So it's just a for you guys in England, it's a Skoda Citigo. So yeah, it went like the fucking clappers. I could beat anything off the line, like in a quarter mile, in a mile, like it fucking flew. It was a tiny car that had a fucking Ferrari engine in it. Anyway, so when I handed that over to my sister, to my younger of the elder sisters, if you get what I mean, that went to the garage to actually be downgraded back to what it was originally, because she could not handle the power that it was able to put out. So like a turbocharged Ferrari F450 was able to put out in its original F450 car, it was able to put out 500 and something brake horsepower, I think. So in a car that was probably double, if not 3 times the size of a Skoda Citigo, or Toyota Aygo for you guys in New Zealand, kind of like as a size representation. So like the power is bloody immense. It's crazy. Anyway, so that was put down to what it was, and the suspension was recalibrated, so it all went back to normal anyway. Yeah, so I like to put it into perspective, speak properly. I could do 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 for you guys in New Zealand in about 2.3 seconds, maybe even less. Well, on a straight, I think I could probably, like a clear straight, I could probably do it and about 1.5 if I like optimized each change and all that. I reckon I could probably do it in 1.5. No, not 1.5. Maybe 1.8. Maybe 1.8. But it was bloody quick. Like, the first change would have to happen. Let's just say you had launch control, which unfortunately my car didn't. It was a manual. So let's just say it had launch control and it did the first gear change for you. So first to second would have to be, let's just say because mechanically the car does neutral to first within, I think if I remember correctly from Top Gear, if anyone else watches Top Gear or used to watch Top Gear, I don't really watch Top Gear since it changed people, but it used to go, it said that it would change it within 1.8 seconds of you pressing the pedal down. So to create launch control, usually you either have to push one button and hold down the clutch and your gas pedal or your accelerator at the same time, and then you literally just flick off your clutch and you go straight forward, or whichever way you're aiming with your steering wheel. Anyway, this has gone way too far. It's gone way too long. Anyway, so this video is just basically saying that when I get back, if it's just gameplay that you see from when I get back, I will vlog to say that I'm back. It may just be a 1 minute video just to say I'm back and I'll be putting gameplay out, or it may be a video saying I'm back and I will be streaming tonight. But if you just see gameplay, then you will know the reason, because I will be jet lagged. I'll be jet lagged for the first 3 days. It takes me like a really quick time to accumulate to time zones. Anyway, this is getting really too long. I'm going to peace out and I'm going to go to bed because it's basically midnight for me. Okay. Deuces. Oh. Yeah. Did I say at the start? Yes, I did. So the person that, just to make sure that I do say it, the person that did say that he was going to do a diss track on me has either pulled out or was just firing a warning because it ain't happening, which is unfortunate, because that may have even got me views and more subscribers from reacting to it, and B, it would have been bloody funny, I think, to see what he comes up with, because he's only like 8 or 9, maybe 10 at max, so it's not exactly gonna have a lot on me anyway, because he doesn't know shit about me anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it there before it gets to 20 minutes. Alright, pieces and deuces and peace.